You studied for weeks. You did the Trailhead modules, watched videos on YouTube, took some Udemy courses, took notes, you felt ready, and then you failed the exam. If that's you, I need you to hear this. You are not alone. Salesforce has some of the highest exam failure rates in all of tech. People who have been working in Salesforce industry for years also fail the exam. Architects with multiple certifications have failed multiple exams. But here is what nobody talks about. Most people are not failing because they are not smart enough. They are failing because the way they are studying for these exams, the topics that they are focusing on, and the mindset they walk in with leads to failing the exam. Today, I'm going to show you exactly why people fail these exams and give you a 5-step framework to make sure you are in the 10% who pass. This could save you months of wasted time and hundreds of dollars in retake fee. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about the myth making everything worse. You open your LinkedIn right now. What do you see there? Thrilled to share I just passed my Salesforce admin certification. Excited to announce that I cleared my Platform Developer 1 certification. Balloons, badges, congratulations everywhere. And you are sitting there thinking, why does everyone else find this so easy and why I'm failing the exam? And here is the reality. The person celebrating their certification today may have sat the same exam 2, 3, or 4 times before they actually passed it. You just never saw those attempts because nobody talks about the failed attempts. Nobody posts about that, okay, they failed the exam. Failure is more common than your feed suggests you. Once you actually accept this fact, the pressure starts to lift, and that is when you can start studying smarter for these exams. Let's start with the 5 real reasons people fail Salesforce exam. Reason number 1 is they study everything equally. The Salesforce admin exam, for example, has specific topic weighting. Some topics are worth significantly more than other topics, but most people split their time evenly across every topic. If you are not studying according to the actual exam weightage, you are leaving marks on the table before you even sit down. Reason number 2 is they just read, but they never practice those concepts. Salesforce exam don't just test you what you know, they test how you apply it. Every question gives you a business scenario and ask what the best solution is. If all you have done is read theory, a complex real world scenario in the exam will catch you completely off guard. Reason number 3 is they use exam dumps. And I'll say this very clearly, exam dumps are prohibited by Salesforce. And beyond that, they actually don't help much. They don't even work anymore. Salesforce updates the exams regularly. If you have memorized old questions and the exam has changed, you are done. You're probably going to fail this exam. Dumps teach you to memorize answers. They never make you understand the concept. The exam is specifically designed to catch that. Reason number 4 is they have zero hands-on experience. If you have not actually spent time inside a real Salesforce org, you will struggle in the exam. The questions test whether you can navigate the platform easily, not just describe it. Salesforce gives you a completely free developer edition org to practice. There is no excuse not to use it. Reason number 5 is they ignore their score report after failing the exam. This one is very, very important. When you fail the exam, Salesforce gives you a detailed section by section breakdown showing exactly where you fell short, which topics need attention. Most people glance at the overall result, feel deflated, and start studying everything from scratch again. They throw away the roadmap Salesforce literally handed them for free. Did any of those land? Good, because that's where the fix starts. Now I will share with you 5-step framework to actually pass any Salesforce exam. Step number 1 is start with the official exam guide. Every Salesforce certification has a free exam guide on the Salesforce website. It tells you every topic that will be tested and the exact percentage weight for each topic. That is your blueprint. Print it out. Every study decision you make should be based on this exam guide. If a topic is worth 20% in the exam, it gets 20% of your time, not 5%, not 50%. Step 2, hands-on on the platform. Sign up for a free Salesforce Developer Edition org. As you study each topic for the exam, go and actually practice it in this platform. Clicking through it yourself makes the concept stick for a longer period than just reading those through the documentation. It trains you to think in real solution, which is exactly what the exam tests you on. Step number 3 is use structured courses. I have built courses on my Tutorial Right website for Salesforce certifications, admin, platform developer 1, Agentforce specialist, data cloud, financial services cloud. I have courses for all these. They are designed around the exam, not just covering the theory. Check those courses out. The link to the courses is in the description of the video. Do look at them. Step number 4 is do practice exam. A lot of them. This is non-negotiable. Practice questions train your brain for the scenario-based format. They expose your weak spots before it actually counts. Aim for at least 3 to 5 full practice exam before your real attempt. And when you get a question wrong, don't just move on to the next question. Understand why the right answer is right. That is where the actual learning happens. Step number 5 is if you fail, use your score report like a weapon. Salesforce shows you exactly which sections you fell below 60% in. Those sections are your only focus for your next attempt. Don't start from scratch again. Don't just go and read everything else again. Go straight to those weak spots, to those targeted hands-on practice in those areas, and come back with a plan. This is how people turn a fail attempt into a pass on the very next time. Let's talk about the mindset that separates those who pass versus those who fail. Before we wrap up, I want to say something which is very important, because strategy alone is not enough if your head is working against you. I have spoken to certified architects, senior consultants, experienced Salesforce professional, and almost all of them failed at least one exam. Some failed the exam multiple times, and every single one of them says the same exact thing. And what is that? Failure was one of the most important moments in their career. Failing doesn't mean you are not good enough. Basically, it means Salesforce just showed you exactly where to focus your attention. I know someone who sat the admin exam 7 times before he could pass the exam. 7 times. They are just as certified as anyone who passed it in their first attempt. And they're still working in Salesforce. Think about what would have happened if they had stopped trying after number 6 attempt. Your certification is still waiting for you. Don't let one result or 2 or 3 convince you to walk away from this beautiful career, something that could completely change your career trajectory. If this helped you a bit, hit the subscribe button and join the My Tutorial Rack community. Every week I put out real practical content on Salesforce certification, career strategy, and interview preparation. And if you know someone who is studying for their next Salesforce exam right now, or someone who just failed one exam and is feeling knocked down, do share them this video. It might really help them and exactly what they need today. If you are interested in booking a career consultation with me, the link to book the consultation is also in the description. The link to the courses is also in the description. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much and take care.